This shit is it.
The thing is,
Just Blaze?
we good? All right.
That's Just Blaze, right?
Yeah.
You gotta figure out how to make it so that we can wear the jump without wearing the jump.
Right.
Respect?
Or wear the joint where niggas could talk
Yeah.
and breathe.
All right, so we're going to start this intro over, okay? So, welcome to the Sports Freak. Woo! I'm fucking up already.
Baltimore.
Hey,
young.
hey, this is MiqueOnTheMix right here. Welcome to the SportsFreqs Podcast right here. I'm live with my brothers right here. Y'all introduce yourselves again.
Yes, sir. It's on me?
Always.
All right. Okay, all right. Hey, it's your boy, MixedByTweeze.
Yeah,
Heard?
it's always age before good looks. You hear me?
Respect.
No. But it's
I'm great looking.
y'all know me by KM, Mixed by KM on all your socials.
Like I said, once again, this is SportsFreqs Podcast right here. Once again, we're going to spell that freaks with a F-R-E-Q because as you all know, all three of us are some of your favorite rappers, engineers. So,
I tell you last time, don't be humble about that shit. Be real about that shit, man. We engineer some of your favorite music, man.
Right. So, like, once again, for the, this podcast, we're going to talk about sports. We're going to talk about a lot of music, just stuff that we deal with in the music industry. And we just big fans of sports, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to get started once again. We're going to get started with some NFL news.
Who we got up there? Todd Gurley?
Todd Gurley. Now,
Man.
my man was one of the best running backs in the league.
Man.
LA Rams. I make sure I get that right. LA Rams. They jobbed in my man Lil Dirty. They wasn't trying to pay him.
I felt that way.
They jobbed them dirty. So,
Yeah.
But he down in Atlanta right now. You feel me?
I was
So,
gonna say, look,
how you feel about that?
it's kind of tough, you know what I'm saying? Because like we talked about last week or whatever, how they do the black athlete
Right.
overall, you know what I'm saying? But it's real tough, and it's real tough when it's like someone that was like a number one pick like that. You always wonder like, what happened?
Right.
Like what really happened? And then so when he didn't play the Super Bowl 2 years ago, that kind of for me was an indicator.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I
something
remember
was
that.
up.
I
You know,
remember that. I do remember
like
that.
I knew something was up then because he wasn't playing the Super Bowl. So, I mean,
Man, that's crazy. It's a workhorse.
is he?
He
He
was.
played 4 years in college though. That's what I will say. I think running backs need to chill out with that.
Yeah, that should be something that running back should avoid because at the end of the day, you gotta know your mileage is low. I mean, we gotta it would be sweet if the league kind of like had this understanding where maybe a running back goes for 2 seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we see their potential, and then they sit out a season. I know that sounds crazy, but they get a season to rest.
They need to fix that rule, that college rule,
Oh, the college rules
Like-
gotta change. One of the two.
for running backs specifically.
You
They
can't
only-
force running backs to play 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like
You're
they,
going to burn out.
yeah, so.
Most running backs don't really, the prime ones, they kind of burn out after like 30, 29, 30, maybe.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Adrian Peterson is like, it's not
He
normal.
Is he washed now?
No, but
No.
what I'm saying is he's like 36. Like
He's a freak though.
he been running for like
He's a
what
freak.
15, almost 15 years. That's not normal. Like you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like that's basically what I'm getting
And
at. like.
it's less about age and more just about literally 4 seasons in the NFL. You got like 4 seasons in the NFL that you get to perform at your top peak as a running back, and then after that, your knees start to go, the hits start to wear you down. You start to get a little bit slower, So I think they should be compensated for when they're at the top of their
They need to
game.
get guaranteed bread though, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Todd, what did I say? Todd Gurley's 25, 25?
that's crazy. That's crazy. 25, and they already releasing them. That's a little
Yeah.
strange, bro. There's got to be something we don't know.
There's gotta be
the
something
medical
more
staff,
than
something like it's got to be.
But
bruh.
he's been beasting. I didn't know. He's been beasting since he came in the league, though.
No
He's
question.
only through it 3 years. He was only been in 3 years, right?
And so
3?
So
It
according
feel
to
longer than me.
it feel like the laws of averages say he got like one more season at this level.
At
just
this level,
generally.
yeah.
Just generally.
Think about it.
So I mean, how do y'all think he's going to perform in Atlanta, though?
I can't believe in them. I can't believe in Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
He'll perform.
Gurley and
Okay, put it
Julio.
like this. He'll perform. They'll perform.
What you think? How many yards you think he's going to get? 1,200, 13?
Nah, I think it'll be another 800, 900 yard season.
Ooh.
They don't run. They don't run like that in Atlanta. They're throwing 40 times a game.
Well, we'll put it like this: if Atlanta's good and some miracle makes them change how they play the game, and he gets the ball, then we're talking about he could have a 1,500, like a 12, 15.
All-purpose yards?
All-purpose.
Okay, and I was going to say running yards? He's
Yeah.
not having 12 anything.
No, not rushing. Sorry, excuse me. Let me explain.
Rushing. Yeah.
I mean, all-purpose. He could have an all-purpose type of season, especially, when Matt in the flats and, they could do it right. Or he could have one of those, less than 1,000 seasons.
That's what I think.
He gets lost in the sauce because they're kind of.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be closer to the 1,000 yards, maybe 800, 900, like rushing. Like just because their offense isn't predicated on the run over there. They throw the run over there.
And but see, that's the thing. That's kind of he could fit in that game if he can have some success in the flats. He could eat like that though.
I think he'll be all right though.
They got him on a 1 year. That's one thing I will say.
Yeah. So if he underperforms, it's kind of like.
There's no pressure to use him though, as well too. So it's like.
Nah, there's pressure.
It depends on how much they pay. What do you get?
No, he got like what? It was like 1 year, $4.5 million. It's not pressure, but who's the other back?
Mm-hmm. They let go of Freeman, right?
Yeah.
Devontae Freeman. That's how you say it, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
$60 million.
What?
No, that was 4. He got 4 years, 60. He got that shit early. Early. I remember they paid him early before they paid Goff, and it was like, yo, why would you do this?
Right.
And then he didn't play the Super Bowl, and then niggas question mark. I remember.
Yeah, they were trying to
go.
Yeah.
So he's gonna pay that 15 this year.
So he got a 1 year, 7.5.
Ain't bad.
It's whatever, man.
No. That's trust me. Well, where I was coming from before, there's pressure to play if you're getting more than $5 million a year as a running back. They got to put you on the field.
You got to. So I agree with that.
How y'all feel about the Cam Newton situation?
I want Cam to come on.
For those of you that don't know, our podcast is based in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area.
D.C.
So, there's resident Redskin and Ravens fans in this joint.
Yeah. He got Ron Rivera, you feel me?
See, the thing is, I know that we have, as a real Redskins fan, I know that we have the capability to ruin people. And so that's the real other side is like, I don't really want him to come because I like him.
And I don't want him to die here.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he means.
Redskins still got Alex Smith on the contract, right?
It's over.
Yeah, see, the thing about Alex Smith is the epitome of average.
No, it's over for him. His leg is done. Just get him out of your mind. He's done. He is done. They've already drafted a whole nother quarterback. He's done. Alex Smith is done. He's retired. Joe Theismann. It's over.
So, but you got to know, but we got to remember the rules. See, the quarterback that we have is black, right? So the thing is, if he doesn't perform again this time, it's kind of over for him. He's gonna have a short.
That's not true.
Especially if Alex is healthy.
No, it's the second year, and he only started like 10 starts in college.
That's true.
So Dwayne Haskins has time, and you got to understand the owner's son is friends with him. That's why he got drafted in the first place.
That does make a difference. You're true.
So he's gonna get a chance. Dwayne is gonna get a shot. You know what I'm saying? But does he need a mentor behind him? Yes.
Yeah, I think he needs one full season under his belt to really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, with the coaching staff. Yeah. Like, I think Ron Rivera is going to have them fine. I just think, I don't know if I want to see Ron and Cam again. I don't want to see it. I didn't fucking like it when it was there, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a defensive guy. He's not like an offensive guru.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see Cam. Cam should be doing what Lamar Jackson is doing. Kind of.
Yeah, well, he could have. I'm afraid that it's that time for Cam to start. He has to develop into that other.
Oh, you mean actually use his arm?
Yes.
And like accuracy?
Yes.
No, I feel it.
He has no choice to do that because now he's not going to be, even though he's still like a freak athlete, he's coming to that time where he's no longer one of the, like NFL is different than like the NBA or any other league where you have these times where you're the number one freak, you're the number one fastest, you're the number one strongest, and then it goes quickly in the NFL.
Yeah, it's not like the NBA. Yeah, like Steph is gonna be the best shooter,
right?
Regardless,
Cam's not a top 5 speedy guy anymore.
Right,
he can't put the pressure on the defense consistently for 16
I'll tell you what, my nigga getting strong though. I know y'all seen that Instagram post.
That's for sure.
My nigga working out the gospel. I tell you.
Okay. Besides the Redskins, what other teams you think?
I don't see nobody else. I see him as a backup everywhere else.
Everywhere?
Where else? Nick Foles, Chicago. Teddy Bridgewater, Carolina.
Yep.
Tom Brady, Tampa Bay. Where else?
What about
Phillip Rivers, Indy.
What about
they're gonna make a playoff run. I said that last podcast.
He's still gonna be Philip Marino. I said that last podcast.
Philip Marino. Right. Shit. What about a team like
I think so.
Like
Is that final? Is the Colts pick final?
Yeah.
It's done. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
What about like Cincinnati or something? I don't know.
Who are they gonna get? Joe Burrow? They gonna fuck up their franchise and get Joe Burrow?
What's Cincinnati doing with the receiver? What is he out of there?
AJ Green?
Yeah, is he free?
I don't know what he's doing, but he's crazy for staying there.
Yeah, it's about time for him to go to a
Come on,
team,
man.
man.
I want to see
like
AJ.
he been in the league for like 10 years now.
I want to see him in Seattle. I want to see
He's
AJ
like-
Green in Seattle.
Mm.
Imagine that.
Mm.
Imagine Russell Wilson with somebody to throw to. Imagine that.
Has Russell Wilson ever had a really go
DK Metcalf. That's the only one.
Yeah. I mean, what's my man?
His hands are on
Got his
backwards.
name. Damn. I can't
Russell
remember cuz name.
out there doing his thing.
Jimmy Graham was there for a little bit.
Yeah. He was nice. He was
TJ
good.
Lockett was there. I fuck with Seattle. I fuck with
Was it
Seattle.
Harvin? What's his name?
Yep, he was there.
Yeah,
But he was
yeah.
a bust.
What's that person?
Oh.
What's his name? What's his name?
No, he was a bust for the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think it's his name. Yeah.
He was tough for the Seahawks.
I don't know.
The thing about it is like the Seahawks, they never have like I just don't remember them having a receiver being like the face of the receiver.
Like
Yeah,
imagine
no,
if
they
they
ain't
got DeAndre Hopkins.
That would be crazy.
Ooh.
Why didn't they make a play for that?
He went to the Cardinals, right?
I would have traded everything to get DeAndre Hopkins with Russell Wilson.
You think Lamar's coming back again with another year or sophomore
Nope.
slump, super slump?
Nope. It's gonna be a junior slump because this is his third year.
I mean, yeah, well, sophomore slump to me
Yeah,
is,
I don't.
He didn't play for real for sure.
As a
shit
Ravens fan, I don't know because I still don't understand how they perform so terrible against the Titans, and
They put 9 in the box.
that was like the most upsetting game ever to watch.
Why?
Because, bro, like,
Why?
bro,
You know football.
like, look.
You know football though.
That Drake was. It was just.
If you shut down,
I'm speaking from. I'm speaking from the emotional
fan.
standpoint.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say, nigga, you know football. Like
It was just. It was tough. Like, bro, the game was so bad. I was so pissed. I just cut the TV off and sat in silence. I was like, I can't believe this.
Hey, you ever been so mad? You ever get so mad you just turn the TV off and go to sleep?
Oh yeah, I'm a Redskins fan.
When the Lakers lost to the Celtics earlier in the year, I just turned the TV off and went to sleep. Nigga. I just was like, nah, fuck that. Like we didn't just lose by 30.
You can sit in the dark.
In the
cut
dark,
on the
nigga.
lights off.
Hey, yo,
It just didn't happen.
do not disturb. Don't bother me, bro. I'm just taking a nap like a child. You ever get beat so bad when you was a kid?
Oh,
you just had to go
yeah.
to sleep. To just like, I'm just going to go to sleep.
And bro, like them
called
losing
Siles.
cost Baltimore so much money. Like going downtown after that loss, it was dead. Like downtown Baltimore was dead. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
It's
like,
called SIOS. That's what
it's
you
like-
need. It's called sleep it off syndrome. That's what they fall into.
I think me and my girl, we went out and we was like, yo, it's nobody on the street. But I put money. If the Ravens would have won, bars would have been popping.
yeah.
And
It would have been
Gunshots,
crazy.
You know what I mean?
Dummies and
Firecrackers.
zoos would have been out. All that.
Should have been. That's what I was saying. I said Baltimore would have been so lit, yo. But
We ready to hit the ball.
that was crazy. That was
No, I
crazy.
couldn't believe they lost like that. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's
to
what I'm
you.
saying. Like we ain't even put up a good game. Like
Yeah, man.
It was kind of embarrassing.
Brian Tannehill got y'all out of here.
It was pretty embarrassing.
I
Yeah.
couldn't. I was sitting there
Got
and
y'all
like
outta here.
real disbelief, yo. I was like, that's wild, bro.
Hell yeah. No, I don't think. Overall though, I don't think Cam gonna go to DC just cause like I think Ron Rivera wants something new.
Yeah, you think he gonna mow with Haskins into something?
Yeah,
Haskins?
bro. Cause like think about it, he the GM over there now too.
Okay.
He got all his people over there. Like this is the first time. Like
He got total control.
yeah,
You
like
What about New England?
now see that's what I think is gonna happen, bro. Cause I don't think Bill Belichick is too big a fan of
Who they back up?
what's his name, Jameis. I don't know who the quarterback is on that roster. It might be Cam, bro.
Cam and Jameis. You'll see.
Because the thing about Jameis is he's Jameis Winston.
You're gonna get those 30 turnovers with the 30.
But you do get 30 touchdowns. you know you're getting 30 touchdowns.
It's not worth it.
His stats be like 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions.
See, but how much of that do you guys think is
Win by 3.
Is a factor of Tampa Bay?
No.
Are we gonna see any of that
No,
impact?
I'm not
impact
doing
Tom?
that.
Are we gonna see any of that impact Tom though? this
No, watch. You're gonna see Tom is gonna get it done, bro.
year? So he's gonna have you think he's a 40 and under 10 season this year?
What do you mean?
40 touchdowns, under 10 interceptions.
No, absolutely not.
No, he ain't getting 40. He
He ain't getting 30. He'll probably get like 27.
27.
27 and 12 is what I'm seeing.
27 and 12.
Yeah. Not
Like
gonna
we
be
said, he probably gonna have a real average.
That's
season.
average.
Yeah,
Average,
but he gonna get it
average.
done. Like,
Yeah,
all
they're gonna.
the problem
win.
is Jameis is giving you fucking 30 and 30, bro.
30 for 30 for sure.
Think about that.
He putting up Brett Favre numbers.
Think about that shit, bro. My nigga doing 30, bro.
See, without the timing though, Brett Favre would have shitty games, but the timing would be excellent.
Tampa Bay would have won 10 to 12 games if Jameis Winston didn't turn the ball over 3+ times a game.
Right. Yeah.
And because the games were decided by one possession. A lot of them.
He's the first guy I've ever known, and this is enough Jameis bashing, but he's the first person I've ever known to have so many 400-yard games and lose.
He threw for 5,000 yards.
Phillip Rivers is like that too.
Yards.
Philip Marino.
Phillip will have like 400 yards, no interceptions, my nigga, and then they'll lose.
Philip Marino.
Like one touchdown.
And they'll lose. Antonio Gates will go off and they'll lose.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my nigga Antonio Gates.
There's something about Philip Rivers' career to me that parallels like Kevin Love without going to Miami. I just don't know why.
Kevin Love without going to Cleveland, you mean?
Yeah, to Cleveland. Yeah, I said Miami, of course.
Yeah, in the mid 2000s, before the 2010s, he was like, all right. Cause remember he took Drew Brees' spot.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take his spot. He just
He did, bro.
the
Weird
franchise
switch.
gave up on Drew Brees.
Silly switch.
Yeah.
Because remember, Drew Brees was injured.
So the guys on the Saints got to be feeling like they chose the wrong bitch.
Basically.
Yeah, Brees got him, what, 1 or 2 Super Bowls?
No, Eli Manning was supposed to go to the Chargers, bro.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
Not
yeah,
Drew,
yeah.
to replace.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because after Drew had hurt himself, they didn't know if he was going to play again.
Uh-huh.
Boy, he's good for 4,000.
Damn, that's like, shit.
It's nothing. He's going to get you 4,000.
Is a Phillip Rivers a quote-unquote Hall of Famer? Is he not first ballot, but he's a Hall of Famer?
No, because he never got to a Super Bowl.
He has to at least get to a Super Bowl to really be Philip Marino.
He never got to one.
I'm actually insulting Dan when
I was going to say, you're kind of shitting on Dan a little bit, bro.
So where do you rank? We just going. Where you rank Phillip Rivers as one of the greatest quarterbacks to not win a Super Bowl?
Ooh.
Fuck.
To not win one.
To not win one?
We all know the number one is Dan Marino. For
I just
sure.
go with him being top 5, maybe.
He would be in top 5. Because, I mean, who's the niggas that didn't win one? Donovan McNabb, Tony Romo. Those are my 2 right there. Like
ATD is infinitely way more sober than last time.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Man,
he was doing excellent last time, but now I'm experiencing a whole different game right here.
Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly got to be number. Jim Kelly.
Okay, that's my top 5 right there. Jim Kelly,
yeah.
Dan Marino, Phillip Rivers, Donovan McNabb.
Is it Randall Cunningham with it? Is that Frank Tarrenton or Randall Cunningham?
That's too old for our generation.
I can't care. Warren Moon.
Testaverde, he wasn't all that great though.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, Steve McNabb. But Steve McNabb made it to 1. Donovan McNabb made it to 1 too.
Wow.
But
this is actually. Does anybody else notice? Maybe I'm just a little too race white, but it's pretty black, right? That's surprisingly a darker shade as we
I don't give niggas no rings.
So Phillip Rivers in the top 5 to never win one?
I think so.
Okay.
I told you my 5 is Phillip Rivers, Donovan McNabb, Tony Romo, Dan Marino. Shit.
Romo.
Oh, and Jim Kelly.
Yeah, Jim Kelly for sure.
Jim Kelly.
That man made it 4 years in a row, bro. That's wild. Just to make it 4 years in a row is
Jim's
wild.
like that. That's real Bronny. That's real LeBron like.
That's wild. Shit.
Jim, yeah, that's cool. I'm with that.
All right, league return. So, you want to keep it the NBA? We switching over to NBA?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
so,
let's do it.
All right, so what y'all anticipate when the league returns, when we come back, when basketball finally.
What you got, Tweeze?
You know what I mean? You want in playoff mode or what's up?
My thing is, here's the thing. I would be blessed if we were allowed to start the playoffs. I do think, honestly, that they're cheating a little bit for the Warriors. They're kind of stealing our look.
The Warriors? They're like got one of the worst records right now.
Okay, and look, what they're trying to do is erase this evil, terrible season of the Warriors because it will be blurred. And if they don't come back and we say they say the season is just discontinued, right? Which is a possibility because what happens is when they come back, there's not going to be room.
Now, what he's talking about is the totality of the decade. When you look at it, they're gonna skip over this year.
They're gonna skip
just
this
like the year
year.
they skipped over how the Lakers got the #1 pick to get Magic.
Right, they're just gonna skip it.
How do you skip
It
that
didn't
year?
happen.
You never hear about that year that they have the #1 pick.
So the
like
next
you never
year,
hear it. Like
The Warriors
never.
get a top 5 pick. Clay comes back, he's healthy, and he didn't play. Steph gets healthy. Steph gets all the way healthy, all the way back. And
So are we scrapping this whole 2019?
I hope they
2020
don't,
season?
but that's a possibility.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like they're gonna do it and then just resume back to Warriors
So it's
dynasty.
like that. It's like that year when when the Bulls won, then the next year the Spurs won, but like nobody really cared that the Spurs
Right.
won.
99.
Like David Robinson
99.
won a championship, but it didn't matter.
It was an asterisk.
They always go to fucking. They say the Bulls and then the Lakers.
They talk about how they beat an 8th seed, right? But here's my thing. I would argue that if that season wasn't 53 games, the Knicks wouldn't finish 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's the same thing here is when we go into this thing with the Lakers here, the Lakers right now, we can feel it. They're the favorites, right? But that kind of changes as the longer we wait to return, the more it up in the air becomes because people's injuries are getting healed, people's teams are getting more time to rest. It's not the same competition as it was.
Yeah, LeBron was
Just
talking about
a-
he was about to go. He was about to turn up. Or he said something like that. He's in goal mode or something like that. I don't know.
Momentum.
And then you could see it.
Yeah, he about to turn up. He's about to. What do he say? What he say? He say every year he turn everything off. He don't get on nothing no more. He don't check nothing.
Yeah,
and
you
all
know he
that.
go ahead and do his little dark mode. And
Right.
shit.
And it's the same thing that I was thinking about, even if they did play, right? And they had like empty stands, right? Wouldn't that benefit people like, I don't know, I can't think of anyone offhand, but it would benefit these guys that don't play well under pressure.
As I was gonna
maybe?
say KCP. He would
Yeah,
love
maybe
that.
KCP would go off.
He'd be like, yeah, nigga, I'm
Damn.
averaging 25.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
didn't
so-
see it.
Would that
We
be
didn't
fair?
see it.
It's gonna sound like the G League game.
It's
where
gonna
they-
sound like the motherfucking 100-point game. This nigga just holding up 100 points. Ain't no pictures. Ain't no video.
Would
you
that
know,
be fair?
But you know, Dawkins gonna get the highlights. Who gonna get the highlights? Free Dawkins and down the buck and all that.
Yes.
You funny as shit. You funny as
MLG
shit.
highlights.
You funny
Sure,
as
no matter
shit.
what.
Oh my god.
You gonna go on YouTube. You gonna see a whole compilation.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. But no, I feel what Tweeze is saying though. Like them niggas, the momentum is gone. So the statement that the NBA put out is that July 1st they're looking to resume all activities. So
The WNBA is fucked.
So no summer league. No summer league.
The corona really just erased the WNBA just now for the season. I'm sure.
hey young, it's just
It's really
Right.
foul.
Woo. Nah. Damn. That's because it's bigger than just United States. Because you know a lot of them WNBA players they play overseas too.
They play overseas. They're not coming back.
it's over.
They get paid over there.
Right.
They're not coming
They
back.
might
over
have,
here.
you think they might have to scrap the whole 2020 WNBA
They
season?
take care of their families overseas. They do not take care of their families in the WNBA. The WNBA,
They make their celebrity in the
they
WNBA.
make their celebrity in the WNBA to get their marketing shit.
Right.
So they will miss it, but they will skip it. For
if they
sure.
have to.
For sure.
If they have
So
to.
it says right here, it says the loosest of drop dead dates on completing the NBA Finals is Labor Day weekend in early September. Sources say which team say necessitates games starting back up by July 1st and practice facilities reopening weeks before that.
Nice.
Nice.
No one in the NBA wants to be tied to Labor Day weekend because no one, not the commissioner, not the teams, not the NBPA, wants to limit the possibility of the NBA salvaging something of a season. If the NBA season could start later in July and finish later in September, well, no one is ruling out that idea either. So, I mean, NBA in September, though?
Weird.
I'm talking about even, August.
And then, so what happens to the next season? You get what I'm saying? What happens to their off season? If they finish in September,
Oh, just go right back. Play the finals and play the playoffs and go right back.
Take October off. Take October off and push it back in November. Because, you got, April, May, and June off?
so you can start in November and start the season there. But then here's the thing. The thing about it is, what about football? And that becomes about money.
That's what I was gonna say because
competition.
at that point, like football season started, and then you got to deal with them every Sunday and shit. Like,
This is the
but
same reason we're only talking about the NBA right now in the first place, because the real only league that's really ultimately affected is the NBA, because the finish, the multitude, the climax is the thing that's being fucked up right now.
Right now, teams should be fighting for playoff spots in positions.
yeah,
right
it's
now.
that bullshit.
And it's about to be April.
Bitch ass Rona.
Shut down everything.
I mean, coaches are getting jobs and shit like that. At this
And
time
how y'all
of
feel
year.
about the they doing the salary something with the salary where they decreasing their salary or something like that? I read
Where?
in the NBA.
For real?
Yeah, like I don't know if it's true. I think I read it on. I think Woj tweeted something about it like that. But they're doing like a salary decrease so that way I guess some of that money goes towards like just different people in the industry so they can keep making money since there's no games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sir. That's the only way.
That's nice. Getting bitches. Nah, for real.
Right here it says the NBA plans to pay players their next checks on April 1st, but haven't committed yet to next payments due on April 15th. Yo, so just imagine if you was getting like $250,000 checks and then they be like,
Just stop.
Nah. Yeah.
Like, we ain't got
and
that half a quarter mil for
Especially
you.
how some niggas be living check to check. Lord.
It's crazy time.
Man, I know that they setting up for they waiting for
the
that next 250.
the non-guaranteed joints, the rookie joints.
So what classifies as part time in the NBA? Because I know the part time people they're just kind of floating in the distance. So what would be part time, like the practice squad, like shit like that? They're not getting paid. Period. Fuck it.
Part time, the lady that worked the parking garage. All
She
that
concession
shit.
stands and all that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's terrible. The concessions. I didn't even think about that.
All that shit, man. It's
People that
all-
work at the
it's
arena.
over with.
Man,
It's over with for them.
$500 million.
The light
Think
just
about
died.
it. Nah, ATD gotta turn that jump. There.
Boom.
Okay, we back.
We back.
Cause we black, so you know what I'm
saying?
Got that light on.
We back. We
You know what
back.
I'm saying? But yeah.
Even about the NBA draft. I mean, dang. I mean,
Oh, weird shit. Oh shit.
Think
so
about
you
other
delay,
people that work the draft.
delay
Think
my
about other
career.
people that work the lottery.
March Madness. We ain't had no March Madness.
Think about the custodians that clean up the arenas, like all that shit, like all them. But it's fucked up.
So here's the thing. Let me ask you this: are you more concerned about missing the NBA playoffs or March Madness overall?
Nigga, what? Fuck college.
Yeah.
Fuck
this
carrots.
this season, this
I
college
could care
season was
less
a
about
dud. I can't even. I think after Zion left, I'm like,
I think after the 10 number ones fell off in consecutive weeks, then
Really
that's
very-
when I was like, oh yeah, everybody's the
this
same.
college season was a dub. I mean, who's I guess projected to be the first pick?
I mean, no one's there.
The first pick is the nigga from Memphis.
Oh, okay. You talking about the center?
Yeah,
See,
bro. He
and
gotta be.
He didn't play, and he played a little bit. Oh no, he played. He didn't get to play for us. But why would you play? Like at the end of the day, who's really there? It's it's the best players.
It's
are
Cole
there.
Anthony.
The best players are there for
Nah,
You gonna pick the first pick?
he was hype after the first 4 games. The huff kicked in.
you. The huff kicked in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't.
they
I don't,
ain't
even,
putting enough blend in his J.
I don't know who gonna be the first pick. Anthony Edwards.
There he goes. The
James
nigga from
Wiseman.
Yep.
Bruh. Please
Told
don't, I really hope the NBA don't do this and let Golden State get the first pick, bro.
Bro,
I
they
realize
are.
that.
You know it's gonna
That's
happen.
wild,
It's gonna
bro.
happen.
You know it's gonna happen though.
Bro,
That's my thing.
wild.
You know it's gonna happen, and then the thing about it is like the thing about college is the majority of people that are playing in college, minus the people that go to the draft, which is a very small percentage, they are prone to missing layups and to have playing
I think
extra
the NBA should
seasons
cheat
in
and let
high
the Knicks.
school.
I think the NBA should cheat and let the Knicks get the first pick. Just
Bruh.
let the Knicks get it, bro.
Bruh, even if they
Knicks,
get
just
the-
let the Knicks.
What?
For
I
what?
don't know exactly. Just let it be that one season where they get the first pick.
The thing about the Knicks, the thing about the NBA and the Knicks is they don't have to cheat to revive the Knicks because the Knicks still make money. Regardless if there's some shit or not, they're gonna get money. So why revive them?
There's some bitches, Mo.
Why revive the Knicks? The Knicks are on an island by
I
themselves.
just
making
want
money.
to see what happens if the Knicks get the first pick.
Man, it's gonna be
just
Huff,
wanna-
man. It's gonna be
What
it's
other
gonna be like
franchise
Trump
can
in
do
office.
that?
That's what it's gonna be. They're
they
gonna
gonna-
fumble that shit. Nah, goddamn it.
They'll ruin it no matter what.
I guarantee you the Warriors get the number 1 overall pick though.
That's what I said that because I was like, yo, bro,
They
they don't make the
will.
playoffs, they're gonna get it, and I'm like, that's gonna be too wild.
They will.
That's
I
gonna be too
guarantee
wild.
you, bro.
See,
They're
look at
gonna-
that. Number 3, the Knicks, they're projected to get LaMelo Ball. They'll fuck it up.
Bro, you know how bad LeVar's gonna be in New York.
That's what I was
bruh?
thinking about,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Oh nah, bro.
I told you it was gonna be the best. I told you.
Let's
be
just hope that.
everywhere,
Let's
yo.
just hope that doesn't happen because
Oh,
I'm excited to see LaMelo Ball play, and I don't want to watch. I don't have to wait 3 seasons like we had to wait for Lonzo to show us for everyone to see.
Nah,
You know what
LaMelo
I'm
is
saying?
already ready.
Yeah,
I
but
think so.
except for if he goes to New York, in the land of
I
forwards.
feel like he go to New York. It's gonna be a dub for him, bro.
Yeah,
It'll be
it's all
LaMelo
right.
Ball and 12 forwards.
RJ Barrett, he kind of been. I don't know.
RJ, I fuck with RJ. No, he's okay. I fuck with him. He plays with the Knicks, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is he in purgatory right now?
Yeah,
they're all in purgatory. It's forward purgatory. That's what
everybody's a 3-4 combo.
It's a 3-4 purgatory in New York. It's where you go to rest.
No, they made no moves at the trade deadline.
You go there to get $50 million real quick, and
because if you don't need a forward, then you don't need anything from New York.
They didn't do anything.
If you don't need a forward, what do you want from them? What are you getting, Frank?
But everybody needs a forward, a guard.
It's a Frank. Let's look at this. It's a lie.
Okay, Reggie Bullock.
Reggie Bullock is a forward.
Ignis Brazilkis.
They can tell us as many lies
Todd
as they want.
Gibson,
Forward.
Maurice Hartford.
Kevin
Forward.
Knox. Damn.
Forward.
Their whole team number 6'8" niggas.
Forward.
Hey,
forward.
Bobby Portis.
Forward.
For what?
Wait.
And Julius Randle.
Forward.
Like, dog, you don't need that many power forwards on one
Forward.
team, bro.
There's a forward on every line.
Then they got one center, Mitchell Robinson.
You guys thought I was making it up. This team possesses 9 forwards, 1 center, and 3 guards. This shit is ridiculous.
And they don't play Dennis Smith.
And Dennis Smith doesn't play. So you know what? No wonder his stock is dropping.
We know why, though.
Imagine not getting minutes as a guard in New York.
We know why, though. Stop. Everybody should stop.
It's ridiculous.
We know why he's not playing.
Why is that? Tell the people.
Because he cannot shoot.
So neither can Alfred. Neither can
Alfred's jumper, I think, is better than Dennis Smith Jr. Bro.
Nah, don't do that to Dennis.
No, bro. Look at my face. I'm serious. I'm so serious, bro.
He cannot play behind Alfred Payton and Frank and
Nigalina, as Steph would say.
Nigalina.
I don't know.
Remember that shit?
Yes.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Nigalina.
Then nigga Steph was like, yeah. Andre Nigalina is gonna be real good in the league.
It's pretty fast.
And reporters was like, what?
Who my man? Ignis
Brazilkis. Yeah.
A typical Knicks player that they just looked at. He from like Slovenia.
He definitely looks like he plays for the Knicks.
Oh, Brazdikis. Oh yeah, Ignis Brazdikis.
He got a good. I put money in. He got a good jump shot.
Oh, see, that's just blatant. I thought I was the racist one.
Run to join your club.
Bro. You already know if your name like that, you either got a good jump shot or you can rebound.
Can I
very
come
good.
to your club?
I thought I was prejudiced. Hey, you can't shoot. So
Ghost.
we probably can.
Remind me of that Russian
Ghost.
nigga.
Wayne
Ghost.
Ellington. Oh,
He can shoot.
I don't know who
Tough.
Damian Dotson. I don't know who that is.
Wayne is also kind of a guard forward, by the way. But
yeah.
This is a roster of OG. Straight from the stew.
Nah.
outdoor OG.
This is just. I'm sorry, bro.
Would you ever run with the Knicks on 2K?
No.
For what? I don't think anybody's running with the Knicks
Every time
since 2011.
I made like 12 builds, y'all. Just because when I get bored, especially lately, I make a build, and I will never put them on the Knicks. The Knicks will never be my first choice. They'll never be my third choice. Hey, no one's playing for the Knicks.
Huff.
Oh my God.
Knicks are huff.
No matter the position.
They're not even a huff. I don't even know what's like the lowest quality tree.
They're
bro.
forward huff.
I don't know, bro.
Huff forward?
I just don't understand.
Are they huff with seeds?
Forward. Huckleberry forward.
Elderberry. Motherfucking just huff. Them niggas is just huff. Bro.
Oh nah. All right, we're gonna switch into music for a second.
Oh, we
a
do
little
that.
bit. You know what I mean?
We do that.
Yeah. I forgot.
This
yeah,
is a music
you know what I mean?
podcast.
Yeah. So as you know, in the engineer community right now, there's been a big discussion on social media and everything about getting songs mixed with 2 tracks, the MP3s or 2-track waves, or stem/track outs. Glad we don't none of that, John. Yep. Cause that been some Final Destination shit. But shit, I mean, how do y'all feel about the 2-track versus the stems discussion right now going on?
No, you go ahead, Ken. It's fine.
Because I got a new rule for my sessions. I got a rule for my sessions now.
But you know it's been like that with me for years now.
Actually, I got that from you. I ain't gonna hold you. I got that from you.
Man,
I got that from you.
I'm at a point now where I'm trying to become a real professional mixer.
Right.
You know, not even trying to become. I am a professional.
Fuck
mixer.
you talking about, boy?
Yeah, you're right. So like, it's one of the things like, you just want people to present the shit the best they possibly can, because it's your name on it. It's you, you know. So that's really it for me. It's not even an argument. It's not even a versus. It's not even a battle. There's no way stems should not be used. Like, yeah, if you're trying to get something mixed, for me at least.
Right.
I'm in complete agreement. The only time
Agreement is not a word.
But hey, sometimes you gotta say things that are weird.
No.
All right, I'm gonna say it in complete agreement.
My man.
Right?
My man. We gonna do right.
Can I smoke? You know me. Anyway, the thing is, the only thing I would say is that the only time I accept a 2-track is when someone is doing a freestyle on someone else's beat.
That doesn't count.
Whatever, you can do that.
Yeah,
That's the only other
It
time.
doesn't count.
Other than that,
All right.
other than that, I don't want to hear a 2-track. I hate the fact. What song we were listening to that's like a top song that we're talking about? That's
The
probably a
baby
2-track.
joint with the tags on it.
It kind of sounds like a 2-track, right?
You know, I don't like to play with niggas. You play with niggas. I forgot what it's
It's
called.
called, is that Babysitter?
I think so.
Yeah.
But that definitely is a 2-track. Them niggas still got the tags on it.
I basically just generally think about the artists as they come into development, that you're at a different place when you start to request the stems for your mixes and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I know that immediately when you ask for that.
And I think as engineers, we also need to set that standard too. Because I was telling my clients starting this year, I officially started this year. I don't necessarily mind mixing on a 2-track if it's, because you know sometimes the stems, the track out, they say the artist need to purchase it from the producer or whoever. Sometimes, I mean, some artists, it may be out of their budget. Let's say the producer just charges way too much that they can't afford it. Sometimes in some situations. But I at least tell them, at least get the lease, because I'm not mixing over a YouTube rip. I'm not mixing over that.
I don't
And,
even.
mostly do they come to the studio, hey Mo, let me get that Future X, Young Thug X, Trippie Redd type
No,
beat.
I love my life.
And then
I love it.
And then it's like, you rep that, and then they want you, and they expect the full mix and master, and it's kind of like, nah, bro.
Nah, let me get it right.
Nah, we can challenge the artist that way, because you're right. Because at the end of the day, I don't even really value the whole idea of them not having enough money, because at the end of the day, then don't do it. Because it's like, when you go to a tattoo artist, you don't bullshit with the tattoo artist, because you know it's going to be on your skin forever. Mm-hmm. So we just kind of want to look for the artist that is trying to think about the music like a tattoo. Wait, work, figure it out, get enough money. You're not going to shortchange the tattoo artist, because you want them to, this is going to be on your body forever. And that's how you should feel about the music when you're making it.
Right. That's a good analogy.
They're like, what? What you mean, Mo? I can't just rap over that, John?
And the worst joint, when they try to rip a YouTube beat, and the joint clearly says sold.
What you mean, though?
That joint really say sold.
But I'm rapping on the John.
It's literally like coming to the tattoo parlor and be like, yo, can I get a tattoo? But look, here's the thing. I don't really care. The ink, I want to use the average ink. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to pay as much. I want to use the ink. It might turn
joint really real life say sold in the description.
Crazy. It's crazy.
They still want to rap on it. So now
crazy.
you just making a freestyle.
Nah, we doing this, John. I'm gonna put this John
That
on
joint-
the
that-
album.
How you gonna put it on Spotify and Apple Music, bro?
Nah,
Oh, they do.
Spinrilla.
That's the funny thing. They do, and then they say, them people some bammers like shit. They gonna report who reported my shit?
Spinrilla.
Who reported my shit?
Them niggas some Bamas.
So like we said, man, you gotta get the track outs, y'all. It just makes your mix better, it's more professional. Like you said, plus shit. The beat, we can control the beat more. Let's say you want to drop the drums, drop the snare, be more creative. For any producers, like I know you probably might add something to a beat. You know what I mean?
Every time.
So, like,
I'm getting bitches.
and I feel like artists need to. If you serious about getting into music, whether it's rapping, singing, whatever, like you got to take those steps and do that. And I think even engineers too. Once you feel you're at that level, you need to start mixing stems. Because I'll say this, I ain't start mixing stems. I think the first session I ever had with stems was I did a session with Capadonna from Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Getting bitches.
so his the team, they brought the stems over.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, I ain't gonna hold you, I was just like a little nervous because I was like, I ain't never really
Seen it.
like I seen it, but I never really like did a session with the stems. You feel me?
Okay.
So it was like I was trying to like, okay, bet let me figure this out real quick, and try to level everything, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we figured it out. I did it, but that showed me like, okay, bet this is what this really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Capadonna is a professional. This man a legend type shit. You feel me? So it's like he ain't coming.
He ain't coming to bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, bro, you got them stems all right back. Like,
And they hold it to a certain standard. That's actually a good thing. Like my first encounter with the stems was when I was doing an apprenticeship with shout out to Boo, producer out there. So that was out there in like Fort Washington somewhere.
Uh-huh.
I'm working out there and we working on stems. He's like, I got a mix I want you to help me with or whatever. And it was actually Backyard and Devin the Dude. And the thing about it was each instrument was recorded separately. So they did it. It was a live show. Okay. But each instrument was mic'd. So now we got a new track wave with it like that. And that when I saw that world, it was just so. It was such open. It was such an open space, and I could understand now all these sounds that I've been hearing my whole life. Like, oh, okay, I get it now. I ain't even get a chance to make that drop like like Mike will, cause I don't got the stems.
Nah,
right. So from then on, it's like I always was looking for, the artist that is taking it that serious, the tattoo artist. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it for real. Let's get everything you can. Buy the beat.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Buy it.
Get the damn beat.
Talk to them people.
Please.
Talk to a producer and say something to them.
And shit, some producers, they be lowballing. They might price be so low, you be like, shit, fuck it. I might buy 2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I tell them all the time, you never know until you ask.
You gotta ask, and them niggas be scared to like, DM niggas and get
I remember I bought a beat from this one producer. He said, how much you willing to pay? I said, I read the email and I was like, he's wild. Because I'm like, plus the beat was a sample beat anyway. So I was like, I'm not about to even
size you.
Yes. I think I threw him like 75 for it just off. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
send them stems, nigga.
Yeah, I got him, but I was like, it was just funny to me. I was like, he ain't even got no real price on this joint like that. That's crazy.
Right.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
I think the first time I encountered stems was internet, Quebec place.
Okay.
Yeah, like I had done them before, but not to the level, to where it needed to be for that project.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was, at that point, I was on YouTube heavy. I was, calling friends, like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And, it turned out okay.
I think it can be, I'm not going to say intimidating, but it's kind of like, oh, shit, like, damn, all right, bet. It's 30 tracks. I got to make sure all these joints is playing, all these joints is EQing through, all these joints is cutting through.
Facts.
Or something unnecessary, fuck it, take it out. Or they say the artist might be like, yo, can you turn the bass up? So now you sitting there adjusting the bass, and then you be like, you trying to tell them like, yo, it's too much.
Yeah,
like,
so, I gotta, I mean, yeah.
I remember this kind of relates to the idea of when I don't know if you guys ever made this stand, right? But there's a place you encounter as an engineer where morally you start to refuse to erase tags and extend beats, snippets. Do you know about that time period? Right?
2017.
Right. So about that time when you're like, you tell an artist like, nah, I'm not, like, no, call that nigga. I'm not extending this snippet.
I'm not doing none of that shit, man.
Because something feels dishonest about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It feel right.
Yeah,
I know exactly. I remember that first time where I was just like, hey, dog, I know this producer. Call him.
Yeah, get him on the phone, bro. You send that message like, yo, bro,
right.
I need them beats. I need that so-and-so beat.
Yeah. And like low-key, that was the start of me thinking I could be a baby A&R and shit.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
When you start
because when I
that.
started realizing that I had all the producers' numbers and shit, like,
I can make something.
Let me make something. You see what's happening.
And like I said, the dope thing about we all work together in some type of capacity. If it's something like you worked on a session, but I'm working with the same artist, I can call you and be like, yo, bro, I need that so-and-so session from you real quick, bro. Send that right over. And it still got your vibe on it. You know what I mean? Or same thing. Because even when I get sessions from other engineers, I try my best not to take what they did out of it.
Oh, you're nice.
You see what I'm saying?
You're a
It
nice
depends
guy.
on who's sending it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Now, if it's not good, or the recorder's not good, I might be like, yo, you gotta come back and record this over because they fucked this recording all up.
Sometimes it's hard. It's another touchy situation is I've encountered this lately. I had to pull up a young man. I'm not gonna even call him out, but I had to call him because I'm like, hey, bruh, well, I'm hearing so many people got verses on the same beat of yours. What's going on? Now you putting me in a predicament. Now I gotta tell him, hey, bro, I heard that beat before. I heard this song. You know what I'm saying?
And then now
That's wild. That's
now
wild.
I'm snitching.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, nah, that happened. That kind of something like that. It was his I can't remember his name, but his producer, he came in the studio, so he's playing beats. And I heard, I want the beat sound familiar. I'm like, yo, somebody laid a track on this beat right here. He's like, oh, for real? I said, yeah. And I played it for him. He's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. But he's got his beats on YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then he played like a couple more, and then he played another beat that I heard. I'm like, yo, somebody rapped on this too. So I'm like, but that's crazy for like as a
That nigga might have been stealing.
But I'm saying as a producer, like, do you upload your beats on anything like YouTube or anything?
Man, I put my beats on Soundy. Shout out to good people at Soundy. They fuck with me. Yeah, my niggas pieced that joint up. So
no YouTube, no YouTube.
I stopped after they swiped my shit, so I can't even put PayPal, like connect PayPal to that shit no more. Yeah, but stop doing that, by the way, motherfuckers, to people's beat stores. You really hurt independent businesses when you do that. Just want to throw that out there.
You know what I'm saying? Me like a more like a moment type of thing. So I have never been the guy that have like a bulk of beats building to put out, to release. So it's better to me to just interact. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but just for me personally, just because of the way I produce or in the times that I produce, just interact and get it done like that. That's only work for me.
Get some batches in the first place.
First place.
Nah, I used to do that too. I used to cook live, heavy.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember that.
Heavy. I used to do it, but then I realized I was like, man, it's too. I need some more money. Let's do this a little faster.